with the fastest hour in radio on WJFK, the Ron and Fez Show. A University of Illinois study shows that people will eat more if a meal is more colorful. More color means more variety, and more variety means an abundance of food, which leads to more eating, all according to the study.
What colorful foods are they talking about? Blueberries? I don't understand what this study means.
If there's a lot of different colors on the plate,
as opposed to white food?
Yes, as opposed to something that's all one color, people will eat more.
That's good. Succotash. It's good for you, and nobody gets hurt.
They did this with jelly beans and M&Ms.
Well, jelly beans is not food. It's snacks. I don't care what color jelly beans are. People would eat them.
They said that if they put one single color of jelly beans out there, people would eat a lot less of those than if they had a variety.
Listen to these idiots. It's not the color, it's the taste. When you're getting different color jelly beans, there's different flavors. So sure, anyone's going to sit there and eat enough cinnamon and go, no. But if they're eating cinnamon, think, hey, there's a banana and an apple in there. So you write back to them and tell them that this is a stupid waste of time and money.
I'm going to try to eat more gray foods like my grandmother cooked. High school officials in Indiana say a senior prank became a health hazard when somebody spread hundreds of pounds of manure on school doors and around the building. They also put dead animals, animal blood, and stolen for sale signs outside the school.
Well, you know, these schools, they put up with these senior pranks every year, and they think it's fun. And then every year the kids are more and more warped than the year before. And sooner or later, as a school prank, they're going to cut up a principal into little pieces. And the kids will all be laughing at graduation like it was great.
I can understand handing the principal, like everybody goes up on the stage and hands them a marble or something.
Yeah.
But why manure? Why do you have to involve that when there's going to be a prank?
I'm sure they thought it was funny. You tried to one-up from the year before. Now, we didn't do senior pranks in our school. Everyone just got really high and sat there. So that was our way of dealing. Instead of, hey, how can we get even with the school? Just everyone sat around and go, where are we going afterwards?
Internet rumors of a $1,000 reward for a rare blue-eyed cicada turned out to be an urban myth. Which
you're kidding me.
No, there's no $1,000 reward from John Hopkins.
All right, go ahead, little boys. You're free.
Oh, don't let them loose in here.
All 30 of you, you're free.
How'd you find 30 blue-eyed ones?
I thought I was actually just putting colorful dye in their face, which makes me want to eat them.
So a guy in McLean found one in his yard. He is very disappointed to find out that you don't get to get the $1,000.
I have a blue-eyed cicada that sings my way. Unfortunately, he'll only do it for me, and that's the sad thing.
I think that's Paul Anka.
No, that's Frank Sinatra, is the blue-eyed singer.
Sorry.
I know you saw Paul Anka the other night on American Idol, and I said we're not bringing it up again.
I got my top 5 grossest bugs list, Ronnie, if you'd like to hear that.
I sure do, Fez, and I'm glad you have it.
Number 5, maggot. There is really few things grosser than a baby bug known as a maggot. Number 4, silverfish, just the way they slither. Number 3, a tick, a bug that burrows and fills itself up with your blood.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, roach, probably used to be number 1, but that's been replaced this year because of cicada, the new number 1 grossest bug on my list.
So last year's list, the cicada wasn't even on the list, and now it opens at number 1 like Titanic.
Yeah, it's number 1 with a bullet. And they are everywhere, and I swear, I am brushing like 4 or 5 of these things off me every day now.
I haven't gotten one on me. You smell like a cicada. That's your problem. Actually, you smell like John Cicada, and they come to you like you're their king.
Now, that's just mean. A jury has been sat in the case of Scott Peterson, and his lawyers say prosecutors withheld information about a witness who claims he saw Lacey Peterson being dragged into a van by
Kobe Bryant. They said Kobe Bryant drug her into a van.
So 2 men supposedly were seen dragging Lacey Peterson into a van.
And one of those people only had one arm. It was a one-armed man. A one-armed man who makes me run for my life.
Has the California DAs blown another case here? I mean, either they have...
You're not blowing a case if you happen to be wrong. They just honestly think this guy's did it. Now this one story makes you turn yourself around and go, he's innocent?
No, what I'm saying is Peterson's lawyers are saying they've withheld this information all along.
Right.
So, now they're going to bring that up.
We'll have to see whether it's true or not.
So they've either got the wrong guy or they've made a technical snafu that may, get the other guy off the hook. Laboratory evidence shows the 19-year-old woman who has accused Kobe Bryant of rape had consensual sex with another man hours after she said the basketball star raped her.
Yeah, that's keeping in line with a rape, if that's true. Normally, a lot of women, when they're raped, they say to themselves, well, that was so bad, I really need to find a nice guy and have consensual sex with. So I don't think this helps Kobe's case.
It's like falling off the horse. You just got to get back on.
He's big, but I don't know if I'd call him a horse. That's, Fez, you're going to get this for that.
White people are so scared of black people.
That's a stereotype. Yeah, this would all but destroy her case, I believe, if it's true. Not only because she did it, which would probably ruin it with the jury, but even worse, it would have meant that she lied to the police and then covered it up. So if this story is true, and we have no idea whether it is or not, but I will tell you this, it's very rare to see the victim attacked. I mean, they have gone on the attack since day one. So we'll have to find out whether this is a true report or not.
Well, with Kobe's lawyers, they have gone on the attack on every angle. They've attacked the police in Colorado.
Yeah.
They've attacked the DA. They've attacked, obviously, the girl, her mother. All sorts of things. They are covering every base in this case.
What's the best defense, Fez?
A good offense.
No, that's a good offense. The best defense is to hold back and just keep an eye on everybody.
The prevent.
Yeah, do the prevent. But the best offense is a really good, strong offense, and that's what they're using here.
Alex Rodriguez is not...
I mean, why don't you do this? You end up, you're coaching the Redskins, and you're going to say to yourself, here's my best defense. Offense, get back out there. And while they're trying to score a touchdown, you try to score one in the other direction. They're going to throw you out of the league with these crazy theories of yours.
That would be a mess. That's got to be fixed. A-Rod is not such a good sport. He got punked by Ashton Kutcher's show. Not only did he refuse to sign off to let his image be used, he demanded that the tape be destroyed.
You're not a funny guy. You're a bad guy. What you did to me was a bad guy.
What's with A-Rod's attitude here?
He doesn't want to be on someone's TV show that he didn't book himself for. I don't blame him. Why suddenly, first of all these people are worth money. A-Rod worth more money than any of them. He sells his image. Why suddenly should be on a show that he didn't sign up for looking like a dink? Why would he say, if somebody would have sent him the script to do this idea, in this scene you're going to look like an A, he'd be like, no, I'm not heading over there to do it. Why let the guy jump into your life, make you look like a moron, and then make money off of it?
I think with A-Rod, the pressure of being a Yankee is finally getting to him. He's under so much scrutiny, he doesn't want to be looked at on this show as well. He doesn't want that showing up.
Why would anybody want to be on that show? They're making a butthole out of you. That's stupid. I'd say to myself, how much am I getting paid for this? Because people aren't watching strangers doing it. Now, if I was Love Hewitt, I'm like, yeah, okay, I could use a break. If I'm A-Rod making, $30 million a year, I'm going, no, I'm not on your show.
I don't think Love Hewitt looked good the other night on American Idol. What did you think?
You don't think any women look good. So I don't know how to... You're not the guy I would discuss whether women are attractive or not.
A judge threw out the case in Utah when a lawyer sued Viacom for false advertising, claiming he was led to believe the Super Bowl halftime would be a family-oriented, patriotic celebration.
Right.
So did he have a case?
No, of course not. Whoever said it was, you jump to conclusions if you think to yourself, this is going to be a family halftime show. Why would he even think that? Who told him to? Who told him to believe it was going to be a patriotic halftime show? They promoted the hell out of their halftime show.
I think he took TV Guide in as his evidence.
Why doesn't he sue TV Guide then? Why would he sue the Super Bowl? I saw all the ads for that. I know who was going to be in it.
And if you know those acts are going to be there, how could you think it's going to be marching bands and family-oriented and patriotic?
What did he think? He woke up in 1966? Who did he think, the Packers were playing again? There hasn't been a show like that in probably 15 years. Where it's some kind of an up with people. There's been rock shows around that long. We're going to take our break here. We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show.